and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already.
Vieira. Out to the right. Now it's Musiala. And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And Bastoni. Oh, terrible pass. And he's surging through. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Cruyff. Pull it. Musiala. Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Can he finish? Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Laos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. Shevchenko. Now it's Hullet. Over to the left. Drives it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Musiala. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Vieira. Driving forward. Now it's Villa. Now it's Musiala. And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. Scholes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cannavaro. He's fizzed it forward. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Musiala. Played out to the left flank. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Scholes has it in a wide position. And that should get the job done. Vieira. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to
shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Groningen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Big chance! Marvellous goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Groningen are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Cruyff. Shevchenko. Good read, needed to be. Vitinha. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Vieira. Now Costa Curta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Now there's a... And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. And we have our very first corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's Musiala. Cafu tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. And he's heaved it away. Musiala! We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Musiala has found the net here, of course. But they've got it again. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through?
Laos really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
This looks promising, and this is Scholes, and he's being shifted off it. Taken back almost at once. Pass somewhat off target.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta. Vieira. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Cafu.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Musiala receives it. Musiala! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Musiala really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. Great vision. Schneider could try cutting inside here. That's travelling a long way.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. That's a nicely shaped ball. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Cafu.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. That is ended up in no man's land. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shevchenko gets into a good position.
Laos really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Added time.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Musiala. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Laos really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true.
Big chance! Off the post! Schmeichel is there to clear. Well, they've got it again. Played out to the right. Salah plays it in. And the ball is out of play. Cordoba does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the left flank. Hullet. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And it's Hullet. And here's Shevchenko. And he's running through. They're urging him. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, there's the clearance. Searching pass he's played there.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
That has not gone well. And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Back into the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged and he's decided to go for it. And this is Shevchenko. So we're still where we started right now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Taken back almost at once.
That's going in strongly.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Decent hit and on target.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big! Decent enough try. Corner number 2 then. South Africa have the... He's gone for goal! Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Jordan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hullet pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And they can counter here. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Now it's Pelé. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ronaldo going full tilt down the left. Hullet gets into a good position. It's Salah! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can he find a finish?
Out of play for a goal kick.
Now it's Pele. Hullet. Looking to play him in. And this is chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Spread out to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Oh, just skips, and the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attack.
And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
South Africa clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
South Africa are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. He's through, now is he in? And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of complete control.
Rijkaard.
Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not make it four?
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Threads one in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vitinha! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the right, played back in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
South Africa clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without complication. Just about within shooting range. No, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the through ball, and this is Shevchenko. It's a... There's the head! That's another chance! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
South Africa are having a ball here. Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Pullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Maldini goes sliding in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo. South Africa have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. South Africa have their second corner now. Rodri tries to clear. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard gets a good foot in there. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Iniesta has it out wide and in space. Iniesta crosses. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Jordan have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is out of play. Pullet. Vitinha. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 3
And it's
minutes
Rodri.
added time.
Piqué is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Aims beyond the defence. Sommer. Alaba. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. South Africa, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And just a quick reminder,
Mohamed
today,
Salah
please
picking
drink
up the Man of the
responsibly.
Match
Anyone
award,
appearing
and
intoxicated
no
or
surprise
behaving
there. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bebeto. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. What a throw in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Darren Fletcher. Threads one in. There's a sharp little ball here. Hazard gets into a good position. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. It's Bebeto. Out to the left it goes. That's a shade optimistic.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nicely spread. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There's the delivery. And he's heaved it away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
No luck with that dink over the top. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Scholes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Pullets. That's good play. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Raul. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. Great vision. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to retrieve it. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
The goal scorer after 33 minutes is number 18, Lionel Messi.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Shot could be on. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Messi. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? That's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he's taking no chances there.
There will
Good
be
running
1
with the
minute
ball.
added time.
Looking for the run. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
There's the shot! Beckenbauer. It's Hullet. Now it's Hazard. Darren Fletcher. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Beckenbauer with the clearance.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well read, nice interception. That's going right the way across. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
North Macedonia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He is through here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now and he shoots! It's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great chance! He scores! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just...
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Darren Fletcher. And this is Bebeto. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Foot in, into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Oh, that's neat. Hazard. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he's intervened well there. And this is Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roll! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Raul might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
20,
changes on both
Messi.
sides, actually.
Number 9, Griezmann. Number 4,
And he's had it nicked away.
Beckenbauer.
Knocks it into
Number
space.
10,
Neymar receives it in a wide
on the
position.
field. Number 21,
They've won a
Stage.
corner.
Number 11, Neymar.
Corner number 2 then.
Vitinha. Number 27,
And the
Serginho.
goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Substitution.
And it's Bale. It's Bale! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Vitinha gathers from the goal kick. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. And what a climax we have here! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mind...
Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Costa Curta gets good distance on it.
Added time.
Hoeneß puts his foot on the gas, tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. And that is masterful defending. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hazard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best...
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening, the
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the
Against
atmosphere
Manchester
frenetic.
United.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great... Schneider! Ronaldo getting this one clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
No, it's come to nothing. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And as Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And here's Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Played with speed from back to front. And it's Griezmann. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Roberto Baggio. He's found a way through. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. That is good alertness. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. Adams gets it away. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale gathers from the goal kick. Oh, good spread. And that was nowhere near his best. Aims beyond the defence. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mendieta looking for options for movement. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Caceres could try cutting inside here. Griezmann defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Messi. Pull it. Pull it! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Snyder. Rijkaard. He shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a decent clearance. Nicked it back promptly.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Yes! He's done it! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Take this opportunity to pay a visit
No,
to our
well, the
official store,
pickings
where
certainly have been
memorabilia
rich
from
in this
today's
first
match are now
half.
available.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Here we go again. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Oh, that's clever. No luck with that dink over the top. Belletti driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Caceres. Caceres made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Beckenbauer. It's a good spell of possession, this. Schneider. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Mendieta. Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. This looks promising.
Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Griezmann. Nicely spread. Messi. Griezmann. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Baggio puts his foot on the... Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 7, Pedro Neto.
Picked up brilliantly. He's having a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Marquinhos with the clearance. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's intervened well there. And this is Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kukçu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hullet
Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
In towards the back stick. Lovely bit of skill. Delivers with whip. And the keeper beats it away.
Mendieta. Ambitious ball here.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Suarez chasing after it.
Well read, nice interception.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Five minutes to add. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Mendieta. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Well, it's
Hello,
very
everybody,
much the
and
hat-trick
please
hero.
join me
What
in
an
wishing a
extraordinary
happy
game he
wedding
had.
anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was...